Hello and welcome to New Mexico Rising. My name is Dan. You know, each and every week I try to bring people from across the country to talk to me about cool things we could do right here in New Mexico. On this week's show, I bring in one of my buddies, AV. He's got a big show going on the 27th, and he tells us all about it.
And every time that I come up with a random idea, Kurt says no about 80% of the time.
Good. But you should. I've heard your ideas before.
Already ready close is a great idea. Anyways.
I'm doing my best through the struggle. That's where I'm at.
That's us.
That's the whole show.
That is what the West Coast hustle is about. It's just, you gotta just keep trucking, you know?
Then I got the Southwest hustle, I guess. It's all that and more right here on New Mexico Rising. It's time for a little money reality check. According to the 2024 Bankrate study, 47% of Gen Z and 50% of millennials say that money has a negative effect on their mental health. That's probably not the only thing, but it's at least happening occasionally. Struggles with things like basic budgeting, financial planning, and saving for unexpected expenses are leading to stress. And it's not just at home, but in the workplace, to the tune of about $500 billion a year. So what is the tie between our emotions and our money habits? Well, we have Jessica Patel from Groove, who's joining us with some insight plus free tools and resources that we all hope can help. And they probably will. Let's welcome her to the show. Jessica, how are you, my friend?
Hi, doing well, Dan. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. All right, let's start. How do our emotions and behaviors tend to impact our money decisions?
Yeah, so if you've ever opened up a bill or spent more than you thought, you know that feeling of dread that we all have. Or if you find $20 in your back pocket after you've washed your jeans and you're like, oh my gosh, it's that feeling of joy. People don't realize that there's a true connection between finances and money. And oftentimes you just try to keep them in their own lanes. But when you realize that there is this deeper connection there, you have to think more deeply about why I feel the way I do, so that's how you can kind of elicit that change and understand your money mindset a little bit more deeply.
So how can we determine our, I guess, let's just say money personality?
Yeah, so if you go to groovemoney.org and you come and visit us there, we have a scientifically validated study that we created to help you understand your money personality, whether you're a dreamer like me who loves to spend money and just figures it'll come in, or whether you're a bold adventurer who loves taking risk, or a thoughtful money manager who's a little bit more, closed off with their money and tries to save a lot.
So how can we make changes that'll stick when it comes to managing our money now and planning for even the future?
It's all about creating positive money habits and almost retraining your brain and resetting yourself so that you are in a positive frame of mind when it comes to money. Because again, just like you said with the stat, money is stressful to so many people. So how do you reframe that? So it's reframing that mindset around money from being stressful to being something that you can manage, and then creating positive money habits around that and setting goals that are achievable and attainable for your own personal lifestyle.
So how does poor financial health affect people's lives in the workplace and managers, and how can educators help?
From an employee standpoint, when you're financially stressed at home, it will definitely translate into the workplace, whether it's because you're more scatterbrained at work and you can't focus because of what you're thinking about at home, whether it's because you're sick and you can't get to work because your stress has made you ill, or whether it's because your car broke down and you can't afford to fix it to get into the workplace. So when it comes to managers and employers, offering a tool like Groove has really helped them, because you're meeting your employees where they're at and you're showing them that you care more than just ticking that box of being like, well, here's some literature on finance, have a nice day. It's, we care about your emotional well-being and we care about your financial well-being, and we want you to be on this path for true success here and at home.
So what is the mission of the Singleton Foundation?
Singleton Foundation is all about bringing financial literacy and entrepreneurship to everyone, but not in the traditional sense, in an entertaining and fun and different sense. So we have everything from videos and games and Groove to help people translate their money and their frame of mind to a different mindset, so that they're thinking of money more positively than they might already be thinking about it.
All right, Jessica Patel, thanks for joining me this morning. Where can we go for more information about any of this?
For more information, visit groovemoney.org or the Singleton Foundation.
Thanks for joining me this morning, my friend.
Thanks so much. Have a great one.
As wildfires and extreme weather events continue to impact communities nationwide, especially down south, right here in New Mexico, the importance of understanding and mitigating poor air quality has never been clearer. Dr. Nikki Vars McCullough, a respiratory health specialist over at 3M's Personal Safety Division, brings over 25 years of expertise in testing, developing, and educating on personal productive equipment. So joining us as she discusses crucial steps to navigate air quality challenges, including how to interpret the air quality index and essential precautions for protecting yourself and your family. Welcome to the show, Dr. Nikki Vars McCullough. How are you?
Pretty good. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, so wildfires and extreme weather conditions have highlighted air pollution events across the country. What else contributes to extremely poor air quality?
Well, as you mentioned, wildfires are burning across the continent, and we're seeing that smoke travel hundreds of miles in some cases and affecting air quality. But also just the really hot, dry conditions, those can put a lot of dirt and dust up in the air, as well as vehicle and factory emissions. And sometimes when it's really hot, all those pollutants can get trapped in the communities we live in.
So what is the air quality index and how do you track it, and why is that kind of important to understand?
Now, the air quality index is a number that tells us how good or how poor the air is. And it's really measuring levels of pollutants in the air, things like small particles, but also ozone and some other gases. It's monitored and published by the Environmental Protection Agency. And we can't always tell how good or poor our air is just by looking out the window. So it's important to check the internet, listen to your weather station, and they'll tell you what the AQI is. If it's very low, less than 50, that means the air is generally good for everyone. Once it starts to get above 50, that means sensitive groups, children, seniors, they may experience health issues. And when it gets up into the hundreds, we all need to be paying attention.
So what are some ways to help maintain good air, like indoor air quality?
Yeah, when the air is bad outside, the recommendation is to go inside and close your doors and your windows. And if you have an HVAC system, you can use a high efficiency air filter, like Filtrete, one with a MERV 13 rating or higher. And if you run your HVAC system continuously, that is going to help maintain good air quality. If you don't have an HVAC system, I have radiators in my home, so I use portable air cleaners. And I put a high efficiency filter in them and keep those running. You can also make your own portable air cleaner. The instructions are on the Centers for Disease Control's website. And by having a box fan, and again, a high efficiency furnace filter like Filtrete. You can also not do things in your home that create particles. So avoid burning candles and avoid cooking really smoky, oily foods.
So what is the best way to help protect you and your family if you can't avoid going outside on a day that has really poor air quality?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of us need to go outside to get to work or school. A lot of us work outside doing construction, landscaping, delivery. And one of the recommendations from the Centers for Disease Control is that you consider using an N95 respirator. That's a respirator mask that covers your nose and mouth. And when it forms a seal to your face, it's going to filter the particles that are in the air. So you'll breathe in less of them. Now, if you do go use an N95 respirator, it's really important to follow all the user instructions so you get it on your face just right.
And what should we do if we are exposed to wildfire smoke and other extreme weather conditions?
Yeah, if you're exposed to wildfire smoke or other bad air pollution, really it's paying attention to that air quality index, getting inside to someplace that's got filtered air when you can, paying attention to how you're feeling, if your eyes are itchy, if your nose, and if you are in a sensitive population, you may need to consult your healthcare provider. If you do have to go outside, again, consider using an N95 respirator. That can help reduce the particles you breathe in.
Doctor, where can we go for more information about this?
Yeah, you can find a lot of information on the Centers for Disease Control website, which is cdc.gov. You can also find a lot of information on 3M's website, which is 3m.com/wildfire safety.
Thanks for joining me this morning.
Thank you.
It's the season of fun, sun, and a little bit of self-care. Whether you're staying local or heading out on vacation, there are easy ways to glam up and go. Lifestyle expert Christine Bibbo, Herr, is here with a few of her tips on how to maintain a fresh look and focus on overall wellness while engaging in summer activities. Christine, welcome to the show, my friend.
Hi, thanks for having me. I'm ready for a little summer fun and to get you shining in the summertime.
Good. I need that. I am struggling. So how do we perfect our summer style, whether it's for like the beach, a party, or the new game pickleball everyone's playing?
Oh, yes. Well, I love to find separates that you can mix and match into your wardrobe to create multiple looks throughout the day. So for instance, Tommy Bahama swimwear is one of my favorites. You can mix and match their swimsuits. This suit goes from print to pattern, giving you 2 looks for the price of 1. And their activewear pieces come in performance fabric. So you have UPF sun protection, moisture wicking. It's really easy to wash, wear, and care for when traveling, so you can pack less. So whether you're looking to be active or just look fabulous, Tommy Bahama has something for everyone.
And, you know, getting ready on the go isn't always easy when traveling, especially if you got some kids. In fact, it could get a little disgusting and maybe even grimy. How do we keep things clean with our families looking their best while traveling?
Yes, well, Norwex is a brand that's committed to helping us live cleaner, more environmentally friendly lives, from their home products to cleaning products, plant-based skincare, you name it, they've got it. So their Eco Wash laundry detergent strips really pack a punch. It's a liquidless formula that dissolves quickly, and it gets out dirt and stains, and it's really concentrated, so it's really going to get out those odors too. Great for travel, and it washes your whole family's clothes. You could pack them in your Norwex travel carry-all. It unzips easily. You can even hang it on doorknobs. It's great for hotel rooms. And their EnviroCloths are really perfect to wipe surfaces with just water, so no cleaning products necessary, and that comes in their travel packs.
All right, and the beauty world is kind of shifting towards products that offer multi-functionality and,
Yes.
of course, convenience. What does it mean for our summer self-care routines that we're trying to put?
Yes, well, we want to find products that cover all the bases, right? So this is from This Works. It's their body care collection. It's award-winning, science-backed, and it's proven to leave your skin nourished and glowing all summer, all year long, really. Their Perfect Body Vita C Glow is a youth-boosting, brightening serum that feels silky smooth on your skin. It smells amazing. They also have their smoothing wash. It's great for face or body, and it's exfoliating with fruit acid, so it goes on nice and smooth, and PHAs too. And also, your legs are going to be happy after you use the Perfect Leg Skin Miracle tinted multivitamin serum. So all of their products smell amazing. I wish you could smell through the camera because they use an fMRI tested functional fragrance. So it helps to design, really helps to boost your mood, and it's sweet orange and geranium. It really smells really amazing. Another product I love, beauty brand, is Rhyme and Reason. It's voted #1 by Marie Claire, and it's 90% naturally derived ingredients, comes in 100% recycled bottles and caps, and cruelty-free, vegan-friendly, free of silicones, sulfates, parabens, all that yucky stuff. And their shampoo and conditioners now come with a nourishing rosemary scalp serum. So it's a really, really popular ingredient right now on TikTok too. So you might have seen it.
So how else can we look and feel our best during the next couple of months, I guess?
Yes, well, we don't want to catch a summer bug, right? So why not purchase an air purifier? Right now, we're seeing deals from Blue Air. It's a global leader in air wellness. It's award-winning, and it gets rid of 99.97% of airborne particles like bacteria, viruses, home odors, and we're seeing them have some major deals right now on their new line, Blue Air Pure Max. So definitely want to check those out too, and other models as well. But it's a really great way to elevate your home wellness and overall control over being healthier in the home.
Christine, you're a wealth of knowledge this morning. Where can we go for more information, and where can we also follow you on social media?
Yes, social media, I'm at NYC Pretty, and my website is nycpretty.com.
Christine, thanks for joining me this morning.
Thanks so much for having me. Happy Friday.
Did you know that heat pump sales in the United States have increased by more than 50% in the past 5 years and overtook sales of gas furnaces in 2022? A MIDEA commission survey indicates that most homeowners don't understand the difference between the two, like me. But knowing what a heat pump can do not only could save money, but could help the environment at the same time. Here's more.
Under new tax guidelines in the Inflation Reduction Act, those installing qualifying heat pumps are eligible for tax credits up to $2,000. MIDEA, the world's largest producer of major appliances, has just announced revolutionary new heat pump technology. Senior Product Manager David Rames.
The EVOX G-Cubed heat pump and EVOX G-Cubed air handling unit represent the future of electric inverter-driven heat pump technology. This system is designed to deliver unparalleled heating and cooling comfort, performance, and ease of installation across North America.
The outdoor unit is engineered to handle even the harshest winters. Think negative 13 degrees or lower, and is eco-friendly. Plus, hello summer. With a cooling efficiency of up to 19 SEER 2, the system can provide energy savings of up to 32.5% compared to competitor systems currently on the market. To learn more, go to MIDEAcomfort.us.
Transform ordinary moments into extraordinary memories with our magical succulent bar. Whether it's a quiet moment of reflection or a first date, let the enchantment of nature enhance every occasion. Radiate positivity and create manifestations while making your very own magical succulent. Embrace the magic at Zinkstown, where we bring positivity to any occasion.
All right, this week on New Mexico Rising, I brought in a close friend of mine, and I have absolutely no idea what he's here to talk about. And I guess that's the point of an interview show, is got to interview somebody and find out what they want to talk about. Today, it's Mr. AV from 101.3 The Hustle. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing good. I appreciate that you admit that you did no research for this interview.
Absolutely none. You gave me this graphic. I put it in the background.
Yeah.
And I'm here to say, can you explain what's going on from top to bottom, everything in between? That's what I do.
Well, we met years ago in radio, and as you know, there's not really a station that plays local music. So for 2 years now, we've given the local scene a spot to do that on Saturday nights at 10 p.m. And what we decided to do is we're bringing this big artist by the name of Benny the Butcher to town. And in order for us to have some openers, what we did is we put together this compilation of 25 artists from right here in New Mexico. And we're going to let them go up and do the one song that they have on the compilation. And those are going to be our openers.
So you actually are making CDs for one CD that has all of these songs on it. And how many of those CDs do you have?
We're going to print up 1,000.
So those CDs are going to be available there to purchase that night, just to kind of show...
The artists are going to be able to sell their CDs. Okay. We're going to give them away. It's a promotional thing for us.
Okay.
You don't see it anymore with radio stations. They don't give out music. Number one.
I've noticed that. No radio stations like to give out... Remember, everybody, can I get a free CD? Can I get a free CD? And
but now it's all emails. So the second thing is that artists are relying on streams, which pays you 1/3 of a penny. So this gives the artist the ability to touch their fan base and be able to get money from them. So the fan base can support them, in turn buying a CD for $5, $10. 100% of that is going right back to the artist. Then the artist can take that, and if you really like their music, they can go into the studio, work with producers and work with people that make beats, create new music and put it out for you. So this is an opportunity to bring the money back to the artist.
So you're bringing physical media back, letting the artists sell their own CDs, helping them produce it, also putting them on stage with a multi-platinum artist.
Yes.
I've never seen anything done like this before. This is nuts.
Yeah.
You're a crazy person.
I am. But you know, I got a great team with me. The Hustle, Kurt and Mindy over there, they were the ones that allowed for me and Arrow to go and do a local show on Saturday nights.
I dig it.
And every time that I come up with a random idea, Kurt says no about 80% of the time.
Good. But you should. I've heard your ideas before.
Already ready clothes is a great idea. Anyways. But you know, on this, he was like, you know what, let's do this. Let's continue to support local. And bringing back CDs when you think of New Mexico music, most of the time you think about Spanish music.
Yeah.
And so that's one reason that we wanted to do the New Mexico homegrown hip hop.
All right.
Is because New
There
Mexico
are hip-hop artists out here,
and
yeah.
there's country artists that are New
Uh-huh.
Mexican artists. So, you know, I really don't like the way people look at New Mexico music and automatically think Spanish music, because there's more artists here that do a lot of genres, and there's a lot of talent. There's so much talent out here.
So this is for this year, for 2024,
Right.
and you plan on maybe doing this again next year if this is successful. How can bands
whether this is successful or not,
You're gonna
will
do it
be-
again?
Oh yes, and it can't be not successful because it's music.
You got a
And
multi-platinum artist already
25
there.
artists
Yeah.
have. I mean, we have people like Snow the Product on
Okay.
this.
Who else you got?
So we've got locally, we've got The Crown, Alex Cloud, 1706, MV. There's so many. I have to look at it. Sorry.
No, we're gonna
Lobo,
put it on screen so that they see it too.
So Juan Gambino, Johnny Bad Luck. You talk about the artists that are making impacts and moving and doing stuff here, putting out music videos and are active. You know, that's who we really reached out to. There was some people we reached out to that we just couldn't connect. So if you don't see some artists on this, number one, there's only 80 minutes you can put on a CD. So at 3 minutes artist, you know, it's about 75 minutes that we have covered on this one CD. But also, you know, people have conflicting schedules. So when we come out with the next one, we definitely want to touch upon the artists that we didn't get on this compilation.
Gotcha. And how can artists for next year get in your radar to be able to be a performer?
So I know that I don't want to take up too much of your time, but we have this great thing
Okay.
on Linktree that I've been envisioning for about, it's been about a good 10 years. So I've always wanted to make a Yellow Pages.
Okay.
So Linktree gave me the ability to do so. So you can go on to Linktree Southwest SW Homegrown.
Okay.
And you can look that up. The QR code's there. Ta-da! Yeah. So you click on that, and what we did on there is we have all 25 artists on that. So you just go through and you see what, after you listen to the music, or if you want to just look into 25 artists from here in New Mexico, because you're looking for new music for hip hop, we have that available. So if you just link up with us there on Linktree, every time that we drop something new, or as the Yellow Pages, I like to call it, grows, yellow, as it grows, all the artists will be available at your fingertip.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. One more time, where can we go for more information?
You could definitely jump on to Linktree SW Homegrown, or just go to our Facebook, Instagram, The Hustle 1013. Southwest Homegrown is what you're looking for. We're everywhere.
Hey, V, thanks for joining me today.
Hey, thanks for not knowing what to talk about.
Good.
It worked out perfectly.
That's exactly what I'm good at.
A show about nothing.
Even worse than that. But I got cats. All right, today we got the pleasure of speaking with Chanel West Coast and her boyfriend, Dom Fenison. You know, Chanel is an MTV personality, successful recording artist, and Dom is a top model and luxury real estate agent who's going to help me buy my next house. Okay. I can dream big, all right? Damn it. They star in a new docuseries, The West Coast Hustle. The series gives us a look at Chanel's journey balancing her music career as well as being a mother. So let's welcome them to the show, Chanel and Dom. How are you two?
Great. How are you?
I'm doing my best, all right? That's my life. I'm doing my best through the struggle. That's where I'm at.
That's us.
That's the whole show.
That is what the West Coast Hustle is about. It's just, you got to just keep trucking, you know?
Then I got the Southwest hustle, I guess. We don't have a coast. We got a river, but that's pretty much it. You were in Ridiculousness for about 30 seasons. What inspired you to kind of jump in this new docuseries focusing on your personal life and journey into motherhood?
Well, I have been working on so many different things outside of Ridiculousness for many years now. And that's really what I wanted the world to finally see. I, for years was trying to get my own TV show. I made a ton of trailers. I was pitching them around, trying to get picked up for my own show. And it wasn't quite working yet. And I think the universe is, it's got a perfect plan for everyone. And now I'm a mommy. And I got my own show, and they were like, the universe was like, you know what? your career is not crazy enough. Let's throw a baby in the mix. And so now we are here documenting it all. And really, I just wanted to show the world that there's more to Chanel than the laugh.
And Dom, you got a multifaceted career. You're a model, real estate agent. How do you like to balance all of these demanding professions with your new role as like a dad?
It's a lot, you know, especially because I'm also helping Chanel with numerous things that she's working on. So, you know, I think our lives and the show is all about finding that balance and all about, you know, pursuing your dreams, working hard, hustling, but then still being present for your family and, you know, making time for the important things in life. So it's a lot.
And you're like a hustling mom. Like, I got a lot of good friends that are hustling moms too. How is it jumping in and like boosting your music career, business ventures? What's it like balancing all of the above? Because yes, a lot of people jump in and be career oriented or family oriented. You're walking both lines. What's it like for you?
So that's the hard part. You know, I want to be a really hands-on mom. I had a nanny when I was a kid. My mom was a single mom and she wasn't around a lot. She was always busy working and she worked very hard to give me a great life. But, you know, I didn't get a lot of experiences with her when I was really little. And I wanted to be there more for my daughter. I wanted to have more experiences with her, more memories with her. And at the same time, I want to get to the next level in my career and really make my daughter proud that her mom went for her dreams and reached all her goals, you know? So I'm trying to do a lot. And it's hard to go full force with both because I want to be with my baby 24/7, but then I got to leave town to go do gigs for my music. I got to go be in the studio for several hours. I have to do several things where I have to leave her sometimes for a night or two. And it gets hard, you know.
We don't have like 3 assistants helping us. Like we really are doing it.
My mom is basically like our nanny, and she's like she's a very part-time nanny.
Hey, thank you too for joining me this morning. Don't miss West Coast Hustle. It's on MTV, and if you want to check it out,
yes,
also follow at West Coast Hustle on Instagram, TikTok, so you can stay updated and make sure you tune in. And if you want to be part of the conversation, it's hashtag West Coast Hustle. Thanks for joining me this morning, you two.
Thank you so much.
And I'm getting my new house from you, all right? Fingers crossed, man.
I'm here for you.
He's here for you. Hit him up.
That's it for New Mexico Rising. I want to thank you for tuning in and checking out the show. If you actually want to be on the show, all you got to do is email me. That's newmexicorising@gmail.com. If you want to follow us on Facebook, we're on Instagram. Those are our social medias. Just look up New Mexico Rising Television and you'll find us. Go to our website. That's newmexicorising.com. We got merch and much more there that you can buy. Visit our website, newmexicorising.com for more. That's it for New Mexico Rising. I want to thank you for tuning in and checking out the show. And until next week, that was New Mexico Rising.